Well, hello and happy Wednesday afternoon, April 14th, 2021. It's time for What's Trending this week. We're going to be talking about Volcano Volleyball, the hurricane outlook, the Coinbase debut, the happy age, Glamping R Us, 9 high dollar homes, and power scumming. We've got a new event coming on, power scumming. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Hope you had a great week. It is April 14th. That used to scare the bejesus out of a lot of us because that meant it was tax day tomorrow. But we have a reprieve this year, if you didn't know that, to May 17th. So you can wait a whole nother month now and get worried in a month. So hope you get them done early and get them done out. That you gotta get them out of your hair. But anyway, let's get on with what's trending this week. Had a lot of cool stuff going on. I'm not doing a lot of the obvious stuff here this week, but I did find this one. Some guys and gals out there that just say, "The heck with this volcano erupting. We're going to finish our volleyball game." So they were in Iceland, and here's a picture of it. I'm gonna hit the play button here. You can see the lava flowing out of this thing. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so you can see it better. But the lava is just flowing out of this thing. They're just down there playing volleyball. They don't really care, whatever. Let's just get this thing done. It's funny. The thing says nothing to see here. Just a group of people casually playing volleyball in front of an erupting volcano. So that just kind of goes into the category of, hey, whatever, let's just do something, right? Well, here's what we're going to be doing on the East Coast this year. We're going to be watching out for these hurricanes. The forecasters are now saying it's going to be another overactive hurricane season. So we're all thrilled about that. 17 named storms this year. And they were talking about the fact that 8 of them are going to be hurricanes. 4 of them major hurricanes, so category 3 or above. So get ready, Miami, or wherever you are down there, maybe the Gulf Coast. Each of these 3 are typical season average of 12 named storms, 6 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. So there are going to be a lot of them out there. Here we can see down here that named storms, we're going to have 17, usually 12 on average. Hurricanes, we're predicting 8, and the average is about 6, and majors are 4 for us this year, and predicted, and 3 is the average. So get ready, get your plyboard already stocked up and stuff if you're in those rough areas, and get your flood insurance going. We'll put a little perk out for the insurance agents, but we got some storms ahead. There are no storms for the guy that owns Coinbase. We'll talk about him in a little bit. I don't know if you heard about this, but Coinbase, that's where I keep my crypto, and it went public, did an IPO this morning. They were talking about maybe going out at 250 a share, but look at that, 381 on NASDAQ where it went out. An exchange and valuing it at $99.6 billion. Now that is just crazy market cap when you talk about anything out there, because that's probably more than all the others that were on NASDAQ and maybe New York Stock Exchange. But $99.6 billion market cap. Of course, it goes right along. If you don't know, Coinbase is they're the trading platform for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and those types of things. So it really is doing well. They shot up to 429 pretty quickly. So if you got in early, you can make a real quick, few dollars, but who knows where it's going to head out. But we thought it was going to be around 250, but it really shot up on us. So pretty crazy stuff about this thing. But it done really well. I mean, the service, it has 56 million users, of course, with Bitcoin up around 66 grand a coin now, and probably maybe approaching 100, people say. A lot of people are doing a lot of trading, but it went up to 43 million in 2020 and 32 million the year before that, and it's just crazy what it's hit. But it's been one of the high growth stories out there for the whole year, especially now. But it says here that the revenue period surged 9-fold from a year ago to $1.8 billion, and a net income climbed from 32 million to between 730 and 800 million dollars. So something else, it went from 2.8 million monthly transaction users to 6.1 million. So really rocking. And of course, the guy that's really happy right now is Brian Armstrong. He's one of the co-founders and CEO. He owns 39.6 million shares at what 429 or whatever it is right now. My calculator won't do that number, but 39.6 million shares times $436. So he is not hurting right now. He's having a really, really good day. So I'm happy for some people, and I'm really happy for him. He made it well. So congratulations, Brian. Woohoo! All right. Well, I found this article. At what age are people happiest? Well, I would say that I don't know how old Brian is, but it's probably whatever his age is today is when he's happiest. But they did a survey here, and they found out that no, it wasn't age 9. It wasn't 23. I don't know where they came up with those numbers, but they said it was 36. And I really don't know how they came up with that number. So I started kind of looking here and trying to see how they possibly came up with that. Really couldn't find much in this article, but I found a subsequent article that was out about it, Digital Hub. And apparently they surveyed about 2,000 Americans. And 4 in 10 Americans said they would not go back to their 20s. They just did not want to go back there and go through all that again. But they'd rather be frozen in time at 36 years old. And so I think some of the reasons were just aging and obsessed with fighting, that, and then fighting Mother Nature and all this kind of stuff. But I was just curious, you guys, you might want to put in comments, what age would you go back to? Maybe you hadn't got there yet. Maybe some of you aren't 36 yet. But I don't know. I'd have to think about what I would go back to, or even if I would go back. But it's kind of interesting to see. But they asked people, what were some of the best things that they would do to shift their focus on looking younger and feeling younger. And I've always believed, that I want to die young, but I just want to do it at a very old age. So, stay young if you can. But eating healthy, of course, is number one always, 61%. Exercising daily, drinking water, it's obviously very important. Taking care of their skin, maintaining their mental health, taking care of what their body tells them, which is good advice for women. But men, we don't need to worry about that one. We don't ever care what we do to our bodies, it doesn't seem like. But maintaining emotional health and keeping a routine was really down at the bottom, which is kind of interesting because keeping a routine will probably keep all the rest of these things going. So maybe they need to put that one on number 1 and work their way down. But anyway, I'd be interested to find out, what age would you go back to, or would you like to be at? Kind of interesting. Well, no matter what the age, it's kind of a cool place to go. Chick New Campground has Instagram-worthy cabins, designer Airstreams, and a drive-in movie theater, which found out the reason why it has a drive-in movie theater is because that's what it was before it became this campground. So that wasn't too hard. But it's out in Bryce Canyon National Park. It's called Yonder Escalante. And they say it just may be just what social distancing dreams are made of. It's pretty nice little cabins, if you want to call those out there. It's got little condos, but it's on 20 acres, obviously out there in Utah. And here's one of the rough, I guess, common areas that you'd have to put up with if you stayed at this campsite. But it's kind of cool. Like I said, nostalgia is everywhere, and they've got actually got 32 different accommodations, including 10 vintage Airstreams. And here's a picture of one of them that they redid the inside to make it, like a hotel room. And then they've got all these different cabins that you can stay in, 32 different types, but all these cool places that you can stay that they put together. 22 custom A-frame cabins are out there, so you can stay in those. And here's a picture of the drive-in. And also you can, they have RV park too, so you can actually take your own RV out there and stay. So it might be a place to look at, but if you're looking for a glamping spot, you might Google this Bryce Canyon Yonder Escalante and see what their rates are and get out there and check that out. Another one that I found, because this is really getting to be popular, but glamping sites. In other words, you're not going to be roughing it, but these are upgrades in the national parks. So if you hadn't feel comfortable, go out there where you were. Check these out. Now, this is Majestic Utah Yurts. Now, I have put yurts together before, and they are hard. So those yurt roofs, I tell you what, when you're on a big old ladder, those are a lot of fun to put on there. But this is in Zion National Park. and you can stay in one of these yurts, and they've got a communal pool and hot tub. They go along with it, plus king size beds and all this kind of cool stuff in it, kitchenettes. But $398 per night at glampinghub.com. So you can kind of see good view up there. But if you always wanted to stay in a yurt and didn't want to put one together, it's pretty. To me, that I would have paid that to not have to make one. But anyway, there you go. These are just some regular tents called Under Canvas Acadia in the Acadia National Park up in Maine. Kind of a cool looking rugged outdoor place. But these are $329 a night. They got little private decks, and they're pretty cozy, look kind of cool. So it might be something to think about. If you want to just do some high Sierra camping, that's what I'm talking about. This is my jam right here up in Yosemite National Park. You can get in these things and you stay a single night. You can stick around for a week, whatever you want to. But they're only $160 a night for adults and $80 for the kids. So this is something that you guys really ought to, want to make some memories and get out there and check that one out. There's another yurt out in the middle of nowhere at Grand Canyon National Park. This is grab 5 of your friends or family members and set off for the Mahal Yurt. It's actually 700 square foot underneath that. So pretty amazing that thing's that big. But $270 per night. So Airbnb. So if you divide that by 5 friends, that's not all that much. But I don't know how the heck you get out there. But anyway, get out there in Grand Canyon National Park in Arizona. I like this one too. Look at this. Capitol Reef Resort Wagons. They got the old Conestoga wagons out there that you can stay in, have a little campfire, probably got some ranch style beans going on, that type of stuff, big old fire pit. And it's only $295 a night. So you say, well, only $295 to stay in a damn wagon. Well, again, when are you going to get to do that? Right? When are you going to get to stay in a Conestoga wagon? So get out there and have some fun and play some pretend with your kids and stuff. Have some fun. And here's another one, Ridge Outdoor Results. This one looks really, really nice. It's in the Great Smoky Mountains down there around Pigeon Forge. So it's kind of, you can do that one night, and then you can go to Dolly Parton Land or whatever it's called down there, Dolly's World the next day. So take the kids, but it's only $110 a night. You can do all the as seen on TV stores and everything while you're down there and have a good time. I like that Pigeon Forge area down there at Gatlinburg. It's always fun. So that's kind of fun. Dunton River Cap up in Black Canyon in Gunnison, Colorado. Pretty nice. For this one, though, it's $1,800 a night. So that's a pretty dadgum expensive blanket right there. But it does say it's with meals. So they are going to feed you. I don't know how much you eat, but you could maybe get your money's worth. But you get 2 mountain bikes with it. So, you can work that food off. But pretty nice little place looking there. And then here's another one. Got 2 blankets, so got to be expensive. This one is $1,560 per night. And it doesn't say anything about feeding you. So it says they got locally sourced breakfast, lunches, and dinners. But I don't know. It says it does include in the nightly rate. So you do get fed. So that makes it well worth it now. You get 3 meals a day. But anyway, on 37,000 acre working cattle ranch, it's called the Last Best Place. So some cool places to think about going. Do something a little bit different, Marriott's great, but doggone, get out, get some fresh air and relax a little bit. All right. Well, and if you get into that lifestyle and you say, well, I want to buy me a nice house, I want to go over the world's 9 most expensive homes currently on the market, because I know you've been looking. So let's take a look at this and see where they're at. Most of them are actually in the U.S. Kind of a prop out to Michael Valdez, who's president of EXP Global, because he was talking. They interviewed him on this, and he said, stateside's doing really, really well with the highest dollar properties. And here's Stonewell Farm in Westchester County, New York. Kind of a nice looking, just traditional colonial looking type place. 100 million bucks, 8 bedrooms, 8 bath. I don't know what that works out to per bedroom and bath, but there you go. 100 million, and got the little Bentley out front there. No, that's Rolls. Yeah. 24,000 square foot plus 740 acres of land. So got a lot of places to run with that one for 100 million. This is out in Silicon Valley. Kind of looks like an Italian, maybe chateau or something, the way they got it set up there. It's on 74 acres. It's got 32 bedrooms and 26 bathrooms. So there you go. I mean, you could, every 6 months. You hit one of the bedrooms and one of the baths. So you can just roam that whole house. 135 million bucks, 10,000 square foot for the main, plus 6 additional homes. So that probably makes up for some of the bedrooms and baths, and 74 acres of land. So that's a nice little spot if you want one for 135 million out in Silicon Valley. And then look at this one in Cannes, France. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is huge. But you know what? Only 9 bedrooms in that whole daggone place. 12 bathrooms, so you get a lot of square footage for your bedroom. But more than the 30,000 square foot main house is notable for its towering columns and intricate moldings. So kind of cool. 32,291 square foot. It is only, the acreage isn't real big on this one. Let's see what it was. It wasn't a lot, but you know what? It doesn't have to be. Look where it's at. That's pretty cool right there for $145.9 million. All right, look at this one here up in New York. I don't know if you recognize that building. That's the Woolworth Tower. But look at this. I apologize to you people on the podcast, but look at this place right here. That whole thing right there, that is 1 bed and 1 bath. That's it. So you've got 9,680 interior square feet plus 408 square foot observation terrace, but only 1 bedroom and 1 bath. And you can have that for 79 million bucks. And you'll be right at the top of it. But isn't that interesting looking? They should just sell tickets to that and you go up and see that thing. That's kind of cool. But good article on that. But obviously, Frank Woolworth, the building was the tallest structure in the world when it was completed in 1913. But that is kind of interesting. It says the crown of the building reaches 727 feet high and features 125 windows to maximize light and a 360-degree view, up to 24-foot tall ceilings, and a private elevator. So that's it right there. I wouldn't have got it if it didn't have a private elevator, but now it all makes sense. But that's a beautiful place. All right, and let's hop down here to Mesa Vista in Pampa. I recognize that. That's T. Boone Pickens' old place up there in the eastern Texas Panhandle, and he had 18 bedrooms and 18 baths in this thing, so equaled it out. So everybody had their own bedroom and bath. The main lodge is 25,000 square feet. 3 additional homes on it from 2,300 to 12,500 for folks probably want to take care of the place as well. But it's on 64,000 acres. So for $220 million, that's a nice little spot in Pampa, Texas. And then Rancho Santa Fe, California. Not a lot of pictures on this one, but $98.5 million, 6 bedrooms, 7 baths. So, but it's got a 27 stall barn, so you can definitely keep the horses there. 15,000 square foot in the main house, plus more than 77 acres of land. So, got a nice place out there in Santa Rancho. And the last one is in Santa Barbara. It's kind of like a hotel on the Gravielto coast out there, and it's 110 million. It includes 5 bedrooms, 11 baths in one of the villas, and 5 bedrooms and 10 baths in the other villa. So you got 2 villas on 3,500 acres of land, and you are set. So you got the mother-in-law house, and you're good to go. So 110 million bucks, and you too can live in one of these fine, fine places. So get out that checkbook and make your dreams come true. All right. Well, let's get back down to earth here and talk about our $9 drill brush, fellas. I would be expecting these guys in our Christmas stockings this year once our wives find out about this, because they know how we like our power tools, and so they might even give us a little power tool for like $35, but then the set, they get the whole set for $9, and then we can help them clean the bathroom and stuff. So you got the toilet brush thing, you got the one for the shower, and you got the one for the countertop probably, but get all 3 of those, a 2.5, a 3.5, and a 4-inch, all for only $9. That's a 25% discount right now, ladies. So get that, and guys, I would expect you can get them on Amazon. I would expect to see those in our stockings. So I think that that might be the thing. We might be doing some power scumming this next year. All right, well, let's go back and take a look at it here. I'm going to pop back in for a minute. But the volleyball thing, this is just telling you, man, you got to get out there, no matter what, and have fun. All the good pictures, look like all the good pictures are gone. But the guys were playing volleyball. Here they are while the volcano was coming down. So just get out there, have some fun. I mean, don't worry about dying or anything. Just play your volleyball game. Be prepared. This is a Boy Scout moment. You got to be prepared, guys. Get out your plywood and get your evacuation plans going. I don't know when they're coming, but you know, my wife, she knows about every wisp of air that happens this time of year. So if you're worried about when they're going to come, just reach out to Jan. She'll give you an update on what hurricane is where. Okay. Coinbase, I tell you what, the money is in the universe, folks. It is out there. I'm telling you, you just gotta put it in your plan so you can get some of it. Is all there is to it. $99.6 billion market cap. And again, you got this fella down here, and Brian Armstrong has 39.6 million shares, and it opened this morning and got up to 429. So he is having a wonderful day. So congratulations to Brian. But it's just let you folks, the money is out there. We just got to go claim some of it. So get that in your dreams and your goals and your objectives, and snag you some. Do some good with it. Do some good with it. All right. And what age are you happiest? Let me hear from you. Put it in comments or something. What age were you happiest? You know, it's just a great thing for like a networking event, or just sitting around with your sweetie or something, or just going back and getting some gratitude. Man, when was I happiest? When were we? You know, what was going on at that time of our life? You know, and see if you can kind of replicate some of that. What were some of the things that were happening? Well, go back and snag some of that. You know, it's never too late, and just have a good time and enjoy yourself. I like to hear what times were the best in your life and why, you know, and why you'd want to go back there. Some of those ages I don't want nothing to do with again, but then you get out there and make some new memories. You know, maybe your best age is this year, right? You get out there and do some great things, do some chick camping at an Instagram worthy camping, or go do some glamping in a national park, get you a yurt. You know, you haven't lived till you've been in a yurt for a night. So go out there and yurt yourself. And then just keep your dreams going. I mean, this you too, you know, can live in one of these big places and have all this stuff. I mean, there's nobody says you can't. Just go out and make it happen. But it's all out there for you. You just got to put it in your plans and our affirmations and make it happen. So, but it's always interesting to see, you know, how the other folks live. Now, I did see that Tom Cruise was putting his Colorado place up. I think he has like 327,000 acres in Colorado. That's like 35 million or something. So, yeah, a piece of cake. Go get that one. Yeah, it's a little starter home for you. And then, fellas, get ready. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. These are going to be in our Christmas stockings. I can almost guarantee it. I'm glad we're past Easter, because I didn't want one of these in my basket. So anyway, the $9 drill brush. I tell you what, months of soap scum disappear in minutes, and we can help them out do that. So be looking forward to getting those this Christmas so you can help out. All right. Well, that's it for today. I hope you're having a great week. I have had one. I've been doing a lot of videos this week, and so I'm getting kind of rough right here. But anyway, have a great week. It's Wednesday. Go ahead and pick it up if you haven't gotten it in gear yet. I mean, I know I had some frustrations during the week, and I'm having to go back. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow trying to get things picked up and put back together. But anyway, just keep things rolling for yourself. I'm going to be here tomorrow for Thrive Thursday, and then Friday we're going to have Finish Strong Friday, so we can get through the week. But anyway, have a great one. Reach out to me if I can do anything for you. Let me know how I can help you. Put that in comments. You know, what do you need from me? How can I help you? But anyway, keep moving in the direction of your dreams. And you know what? We're going to talk at you later. Have a good one. Bye.